Today I'm going to show you the true cost of social isolation, the true cost of not socializing. So what do you think is the true cost of not socializing? What do you think is the true cost of social isolation? I can assure you that it's like way worse than what you're thinking. What I found shocked me, and I'm going to share that with you today. So hi, my name is Latana Izogu, founder of Skills Tribe. I teach introverts how to make meaningful and real connections in life and business using very practical networking strategies. So by the end of today, by the end of this video, you would have been all caught up on all the research and statistics behind social isolation, socializing, human connection. You'll understand the severity of the problem, and you'll also understand that nothing happens without people. Nothing happens without people. Even a long, healthy life doesn't happen without people. Yeah. So to get to the whole like meat and bones of all of this. So what I share with you, we all know that loneliness feels bad, but it not only feels bad, it comes with a list of health issues, right? So, and I'm sure some of you are going to be like, Latana, I'm sure it's not that serious. It is that serious. What I share is actually research backed. So in 2017, former US Surgeon General Vivek Murthy cited a study that stated that the effects of social isolation are similar to the effects that people get when they smoke 15 cigarettes a day. Like, I'm not even kidding. You can look it up, you can Google it. Another study showed that, like, rigorous studies, and I do not want to misquote this, linked a number of like health issues to social isolation. So things like the obvious ones, like depression, anxiety. I think there was also diabetes. Is it diabetes? How do you guys pronounce it? Yeah, like there's all this stuff linked to social isolation. So there's like heart disease, there's cancer, there's depression, there's diabetes, there's like suicide. So much stuff is linked to, like, rigorous studies linked to social isolation. Right? So whether or not, because I know some of you are going to be like, Latana, data can be manipulated. Oh my God, like data can be manipulated. How do you know that all of this stuff is true? This is research, and yes, I know that data can be manipulated, but whether you agree with the data or not, we all know that social isolation has become a very, very, very big issue. Social disconnection is a big issue, right? There have been different reasons for it. Some people say it's like the rise in technology. People are more disconnected than ever. So there are people who have like thousands of followers, hundreds of thousands of followers on social media, but they actually don't have like strong social bonds. They have like maybe zero friends. Maybe zero is an exaggeration, but there are people who have like all these friends on social media, but they don't have real friends. Also, with this whole independent culture, more people are living alone, more people are taking longer to have kids, more people are having fewer kids. A lot of like people are giving a lot of reasons for this happening, right? And we all know that human connection is one of the 6 fundamental, well, if you didn't know, today you know, human connection is one of our 6 fundamental needs, right? Which means that it is as like water and food are fundamental needs. So I'm just trying to get you to understand how important it is. So we all need human, and it's not a want, it's a need. We all need human connection, right? So everyone should be able to network and socialize and like bond and connect with people, but that is not the case, especially for introverts, because we're not used to putting ourselves out there. That's why there are all these things popping up, like Rent a Friend, all these cuddling sites where people pay $30 to $250 to just even have somebody fake that connection for an hour, or to like literally rent that connection for an hour or 2 hours. Like, this is such a serious issue. So whether you agree with the research or not, we all know that social isolation, social disconnection is a huge, huge, huge issue, and millions of people are actually affected by that, right? So like I was saying, everybody should be able to know how to socialize and network, but this is not the case. This is really not the case. A lot of people don't know how to do it, and basically that's why over. That's the whole point of my rant. I just wanted you guys to understand the severity of this problem, to understand that millions of people are affected by this, and to know that now more than ever we live in a very, very disconnected world, and I want you to know how to fix it. So over the next couple of weeks, like the next 4 weeks, 6 weeks, I'm going to be sending one email every week that addresses this issue, that helps us to create stronger bonds. And I know some of you are going to be asking me, like, are there any positives for loneliness? And yes, there's a positive. So the occasional feeling of loneliness can be healthy, because it sends biologically, it sends a signal to us, for us to create stronger social bonds. So over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be sending one email every week that basically is going to help you create stronger social bonds, to help you like build your network, to help you connect with people more. The way you get these emails is, if you're on my VIP list, fine. If you're already getting my emails every week, then fine, you'll get these emails. If you're not, go to skillstripe.com/VIP list and sign up to get next week's, the one for next week. So the one for next week, I know that there are a number of you who are going to be like, oh yes, this is a big issue. I recognize that this is a big issue, but I don't relate because it doesn't affect me. I'm not depressed. I'm not lonely. But what you don't realize is, if you have a goal, if you have a desire that you're working towards that you have not achieved yet, it means that there are gaps in your network, right? So I'm going to be talking about how to figure out if there are gaps in your network, how to fill the gaps. So basically, I'm going to be talking about like the gaps in your network in the next email. So email number 2 is going out next week. Be sure that you are on the VIP list before next week. Don't procrastinate. Do it right after you watch this video. Skillstripe.com/VIP list. Check my bio, and get on the VIP list to get that email to learn how to create like stronger social bonds. So yeah. So basically, see you guys next week, and let me know, like, comment, let me know what was the most like shocking realization for you from this video.